Before you read this, just realize that I'm not trying to be a bitch here. I'm trying to let you know how I feel so there won't be all kinds of shitty tension and stuff between us because I'm pissed. I'm just going to put this out there so we can work it out, okay? Okay. First off, just a general word of advice. If you're going to talk like that about me, Mary-Kate, and Charlotte, don't do it where everyone can see it. That's just rude. And yeah, I know you wanted us to see it. Both of you. I'm sorry Rachel was the only one that helped, but I told my parents I'd be home by noon, and it was like 4:30 by the time I got back yesterday. Don't you think they were a little pissed about that? Just because I don't have all the time in the world to stay and help doesn't mean I didn't want to or I was trying to be a bitch by not doing it. I told Mary-Kate and Char I'd wait until they left so A, Char would follow me back, and B, Mary-Kate wouldn't feel awkward around you and Rachel because they're not exactly friends after all that shit last year. Turned out Mary-Kate's mom took freaking forever to get there, so by the time she was ready to go, I was already way late and couldn't stay to help. I tried to just ignore all that shit that was going on for a while we were there, and now this, but I'm not going to just sit by while you and Rachel talk about us in front of our faces. Mary-Kate heard everything Rachel was saying about her infecting everyone with her germs and etc. It's not exactly polite to whisper about us when we're right there, either. It's not that I don't like Rachel, it's just that we're not really close friends. For me, that's because I don't agree with a lot of the stuff she does in the way of drugs, hooking up, and drinking a lot. And you know why Mary-Kate's not friendly with her. But it's hard for us, speaking for myself and Mary-Kate here, I won't bring Char into this, hanging out with you when she's there. We feel like you're a different person when she's around. We wanted to come over and hang out with you, not come over and watch you two hang out while we're off on the side. Basically, we didn't mean to be bitchy by not helping you, but we're really offended by how both of you acted towards us.
And I don't care if you didn't help clean up. It's the fact you never even offered or say anything about it. You guys just watched it just the whole time. And Rachel and I only talked about you guys after the whole not even offering to clean up or anything. That's the only time we talked about you guys. And don't even pretend that you three didn't talk about us because I overheard a conversation, so whatever. And Rachel doesn't even drink. Last time she did was in the summer, just like me. So you can't even begin to go there. And it's not like she's asking you to do it with her. And to be honest, I don't care if you MK don't like her because she's not the biggest fan of you guys either. But I'm not going to ditch her for you, just like I'm not going to ditch you for her. And the only reason I was freaking out that night because of all of you weren't being too careful in my house with all those products like the tanning and the hair dye. I was just freaking out because my parents flip shit if I get anything on the carpet or do anything to mess the house up. Parents flip, so I was getting really paranoid. Oh, and I know you and MK must be having a conversation about me as well. Okay.
I'm just too sick of dealing with this right now. I wasn't trying to start any drama by pointing out that you guys were being rude. I was just being completely honest and putting it out there. I was pissed so you wouldn't have to go around wondering what was going on. I'm not mad at you. I was just saying what is honestly pissing me off so we can deal with that instead of having to sit here and it be in the back of our heads until one day one of us says something stupid and it all comes back and we just start freaking out, okay? This is not me trying to be bitchy. This is me trying to just get it out there. I'm irritated by the situation so I won't blow up about it later. And just FYI, the reason we didn't mention helping you guys was because we thought you'd freak out at us. Just like when we offered to help cook breakfast or wanted to change the bed. We knew something was pissing you off about us touching your stuff and we just didn't want to make it any worse.
Well, maybe you kept leaving the room because you were annoying me to death, so I just didn't want to be in the same room, so I was doing other stuff I had to do. And you said that you sent the first message, what you said to MK. Do you realize what you said in there? Yeah. You may be mad at me and whatever, but I'm mad at you guys too. I mean, my house was like freaking messed up and stuff, and I know you think I was being overprotective of my house, but I have to be. And why are you doing this over Facebook? Why not on the phone or in person? That makes things way more resolved.
One, I'm very well aware of the fact that I'm annoying, but you seem to be leaving out the fact that Rachel was talking just as much as I was. Another instance of you ignoring her issues and getting pissed about ours. Not that we don't have issues or anything, I know everybody does. 2, I took anything that had anything at all to do with it out. I'm not a complete idiot. I'm not like going around telling people personal things like that. 3, How many times do I have to say this? It's not that I'm mad at you. I'm mad about the situation, not at you. 4. I didn't call because I have shit to do. I have lacrosse, I have homework, I have family stuff. I don't have enough straight time to talk on the phone. What else am I going to do? Text? Write you a letter? Plus, I think this can be resolved a lot easier here than face to face. You don't want to see me mad. Why don't we just stop this conversation now? We both said we're pissed and whatnot, and we're not getting anywhere. This has gone way beyond, I'm mad about how you and Rachel acted. Now it's to the point of, personal attacks. Anyway, I'm done with this. Just so you know, I'm not mad at you or anything. I just wanted this stupid issue to get resolved. If you still want to be friends with me, that's great. I love hanging out with you. I think you're a great friend. But at the same time, if you can't understand that, in my opinion, you and Rachel shouldn't have been quite so exclusive, maybe? And you don't want to be friends with me anymore, that's fine too. I'd miss you a lot and it'd be awkward as hell with everybody, but if you really hate me so much that you can't even let me point out an issue I've got with something that's going on, it might have to happen. Maybe for a while. Basically, I want to be friends still, but I'll understand if you really hate me so much you don't want to be.
Okay, I personally don't think at all Rachel and I went off on our own, except we went to get the McFlurries. That's the only time. And the only reason we went was because MK won't get in a car with someone that's not legal. And I didn't want to leave only you and her there, or just her, but then Shar offered to stay too. That's the only time we left. But you can't be mad over at sleepovers when you think someone is not spending enough time with you. It's a sleepover. God.